Well, hello, my beautiful Gemini. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for mid-August right through to mid-September 2023. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I'll never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, this is your twin flame reading for those twins who are currently in separation. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. The first pile will be your pile, the second pile will be your person's pile, and the third pile will be the unified energy of how things are going to work out, okay? Also, I just want you to make sure you know what a twin flame connection is. If anyone is mentally, physically, or emotionally abusive, that is not a twin flame connection. That's more like a false flame connection. And I would hate for you to waste your wonderful time with the wrong person and prevent yourself from meeting true love, okay? Now, before I even start, they're showing me an image in the water of someone in a bubble, okay? It literally looks like a bubble and someone is in it. Now, I can't imagine that you're actually listening to this reading in a bubble, okay? It looks like a little pod type thing. So let me just decode the energy. It can mean that someone is lost in an illusion or is protecting themselves against emotions. They see emotions as potentially temporary, okay? How can love, or how can the dream or aspiration of love last forever? That they cannot promise forever because things can change at like a moment's notice, and they may have even experienced that in their past. So why should they even try to reach for something that is forever? That's the energy I'm getting. It can also represent fear, that something special might not amount to anything, that could just go away like that. So why even try? Because I get a sense here that it's almost like there are negative consequences to their actions. Okay, so they're staying very still, this person, because they're in that bubble. If they move either way, it just feels like they're going to burst the bubble. So this person, your twin, perhaps this is your twin's energy, that they feel if they just stay still and don't do anything, that, you know, they can't ruin something. That's what I'm picking up on. Sometimes the runner runs to protect themselves and you from their potentially chaotic energy. They tend to self-sabotage, or they're in a destructive energy when they first meet their twin, and they sort of leave the union in order to not destroy the connection fully, because they feel if they stayed with their twin, they would actually destroy their counterpart, okay? So, I mean, it can happen like that. It's not always like that. I want you to be aware of that. I'm just trying to get a reason why I'm being given that image. I mean, it could mean that in the next couple of days, you're going to actually see a painting or an image, or maybe even someone with a tattoo that has a person inside a bubble. So I'm just going to leave it like that, okay? I'm going to move away from that. Twin flames, they are actually magnetic. When you meet your twin, there is a familiarity and also like an extreme longing, an obsessive energy where you can't stop thinking about your person. It just triggers a lot of things within you as well, because the twin flame connection is a catalytic relationship. It is there to activate your spiritual awakening. So it is a very difficult relationship to navigate. And not every twin decides to accept their journey, because it tends to be very difficult. There's a runner, a chaser, and a separation period. In the separation period, it feels lonely, difficult, really devastating actually. And but there is also like a very potent and powerful feeling of knowingness that this person is your person, and you are magnetized to be back in union with that person, okay? So I'm just going to go one more, because the last card they gave you is patience, and nobody likes to leave on that. Okay. Oh, I mean, I mean, okay, they're just showing me, like, look at that. There's a person, it looks like inside of a bubble. I mean, it could be misconstrued as a golden egg there, but like it's a person inside a bubble, and the card is fear. Okay, so as I said, I was picking up on this energy that like there are negative consequences to this person's actions. So it's like if they move either way, they're going to burst the bubble. Okay, so I feel there's something about this connection about breaking free. It's time to break free from fear, from limitation. So I'm just going to go and get all of your cards first. Sometimes I see the image that you're about to get, but it could be something that you will see over the next coming weeks that will indicate some sort of progress in your twin flame connection. So look out for that image or a similar image to that. Okay, now I just want you to be aware that a twin flame, I always like to describe it as a magnet. You've got two magnets that are identical in polarities. Now, when you've got two magnets that are the same in their energy, they attract each other, but they also repel each other. There is always a space in between. So they can't really resist each other's energy. They're drawn to each other, but at the same time, they can't quite make it work for whatever reason. And each twin flame is going to be a different reason, a different lesson that you've come to this lifetime to really discover, shall we say. And the twin flame connection is really about connecting to your true life's purpose path. So when you meet your twin, all the things that have gone before, whether they're hardships, traumas, difficulties, childhood wounding, ancestral wounding, whatever it is that you've experienced before, and the same with your twin, when you meet your twin, it's like looking in a mirror. Okay, you see all the things within yourself that need to be healed. They are triggered, amplified, shall we say. So suddenly you may feel intense insecurity, or you may feel really anxious, or you may feel jealousy or uncertainty. And this is a triggered energy so that you work out things within yourself that need to be processed, and it spins you off on a journey of personal discovery. Okay, it's also worth noting that you and your person, you are the same energy in two different bodies. Okay, so when the chaser stops chasing their person, stops chasing the runner, you actually encourage your person to do spiritual work and to move forward past their fear in order to come together in union. So let me just see what's going on in your twin flame connection. Four of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know about their twin? What are they meant to be aware of on this journey? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Okay, King of Swords. So remember the magnets, okay, identical in polarities. If the chaser, let's say this is the chaser, keeps on chasing that magnet, that person, this is the runner, the space in between will always be the same because you're perpetuating a cycle. You've got to turn that obsessive energy or that thought process or, you know, all that energy for your twin, you've got to turn it inwards towards yourself and fall in love with your life. Don't wait for your twin, because remember, you're going to perpetuate the cycle. It's important to get busy living and doing your own thing. You change your own frequency, and that's when your twin starts getting drawn back towards you. It's not a game, it's an energetic exchange. And when you fall in love with your life, you're encouraging your twin to also fall in love with theirs and release any chaotic energy, any denial, any avoidance, because your twin tends to be less spiritually mature than, I mean, the runner tends to be less spiritually mature on the journey than your chaser, shall we say. And it's really about catching up. We can only meet each other as deeply as we have met ourselves. And we all have a journey to get to meeting each other and then reconciling later on. So it's worth noting that it is a process of learning more about yourself, and in so doing, it's about building healthier boundaries, becoming confident in your power, reestablishing yourself, and really finding confidence on your own, okay? And that's when your twin is drawn back to your energy. There tends to be a flipping of polarities as well. You know, the chaser becomes the runner becomes the chaser, and then you're close to union. So please look it up online. That's just a really basic description there. Your card here is resistance. You're becoming the runner, okay? I can see it with your cards on your outcome as well. You've got the Knight of Wands, which means, you know, you just want to have fun. You're fed up with the way things have gone so far. I feel like you are bored of the pattern. You've been disappointed in this connection. You had expectations, because you knew that this is your person. You love this person, but I feel their refusal to open up to the unconditional love that you offer them has made you feel rejected. And I get a sense here that yes, there's a lot of personal growth, but I feel like you're trying to detach from this connection because it has been so difficult. You've been discouraged, and I feel you've been let down, okay? It says here resistance. You did not resist at first. I feel you knew at first. You were willing to have that breakthrough. You surrendered to this connection, and you were willing to be open and vulnerable, loving and caring and passionate and being your wonderful self. You took a chance on opening your life to this person, opening your heart and sharing everything that you have to offer. And you don't do that readily with everybody. So I feel to some degree, there's an energy here of you feeling enough is enough. You can't do this anymore. Something needs to change or you're gone. But I see a detachment here already for you, okay? So you're in a latter stage of a twin flame connection, which means you are actually closer to union than you think, okay? We've got the book. Now, the book is all about knowledge in the LENORMAND deck. This is about learning more about yourself on a personal journey of discovery. You're seeing beyond. You're seeking greater authenticity. And you're really honest with yourself. You're not allowing yourself the illusion of the twin flame connection, okay? It is real. I want you to be aware of that. But sometimes people in the separation period, they start to think, was this an illusion? Did I have these feelings and this person really didn't have those feelings for me? Well, the answer is no. The twin tends to feel scared. They avoid their feelings because remember, you're looking in a mirror. So when your twin is looking at you, they're actually seeing things within themselves that they need to step up and heal or address or release, whether that's a chaotic lifestyle or whether that's wounding from childhood or even past experiences that broke their heart, or whether it's that they are in addictions or tempted to, connect to lots of different people. Whatever it is, they meet their twin and they are faced with two options, step up or step out. And they actually feel really scared and avoidant and they decide to run. Okay, sometimes the majority of time it's out of fear, but sometimes the runner can be spiritually aware where they feel that they may hurt you even further by having you in their life at that moment because they're going through some self-sabotage or destructive tendencies. So I feel like you are doing a lot of learning about the twin flame dynamic. And I feel you've been doing a lot of questioning, seeking answers, and wondering, is the twin flame connection a real thing or not? And I feel that in the separation period, I feel like you're recognizing now that you need to focus on yourself because number 26, when you reduce it, 2 plus 6 is 8, the number of the self. And I feel right now you're just wanting to do you, okay? And also the book is closed. So I feel some of you are thinking about closing the chapter completely on this, closing the whole book, throwing the book out the window and saying, you know what? I feel really confused. This person has hesitated. I don't know why. And I feel it's just draining your energy, okay? Now, for some of you with the book closed, it can indicate that by you withdrawing, you are actually, it's almost like this person can feel your energy and they can feel you withdrawing and they're going to be very curious about where you've gone, okay? It's almost like they think you've got a secret or they want to discover you. They want to really get back into your energetic sphere. I feel for some of you, my beautiful Geminis, I get an energy that you don't trust this person. You may feel that this person is hiding something from you. I get an energy here that this person is hiding their feelings. Okay, but I will pull some cards to see if they're hiding anybody, if there's any other connection going on there. When you've got number 10, at the bottom, it tends to mean Wheel of Fortune energy. So you're turning your life around. And I feel even though you know this person is your fate and your destiny, I feel like you're not really wanting to force this anymore. I feel there's this liberation energy about you. You didn't want to have to walk away, but I get a sense that you have had no other choice. And with the Hermit energy, you're older, you're wiser, and you're just fed up with the way things have gone. The Hermit energy, the Hermit tends to put themselves in the cave of life, withdraw from the situation when they're feeling jaded or when they're feeling really like unsure about things because they're searching for direction, they're feeling really confused, and they just need to regroup their energy. You're going deep within on a personal journey of discovery, and I feel you're trying to get new perspective. So the Hermit energy is really about time out. And I get this sense that you're like, you know what, I got to take time out from this because you need to do you. You need to focus on you. And remember, that is when you are the catalyst for change in this dynamic. The twin flame journey is really about becoming very comfortable with your emotions and not allowing that obsessive thought process or that anxiety when you get back in connection with your twin. Because sometimes, you know, when you reconnect with your twin, everything's going really well, and then suddenly the creeping feelings start coming in, like you feel like you're walking on eggshells, or you feel like they withdraw, or you feel like you're withdrawing, or you feel like those barriers up. It just, you can't even put your finger on it, just something changes, something shifts, and both parties can feel that shift, and both parties start to take a step back, take a step back, and then, you know, there's stalemate. And I feel right now there's a stalemate here. I'm just going to see why, because every twin flame connection has a reason why there is a separation period. The majority reasons are you need to connect to your true life's calling, your true purpose, because twins tend to have a mission in this lifetime. You feel a calling to do something, and therefore you both separate in order to find yourselves, elevate spiritually, connect to your true life's purpose, and then find your way back together. But sometimes there's also other lessons to learn about confidence, about loving yourself more, because the cup of love starts with the self first. And if that cup is full of self-loathing, codependency, insecurity, trust issues, jealousy, all of those things, you're actually exchanging the cup. Remember, you meet each other in a similar frequency, in the same frequency. You are the same energy at first, and then you go out of alignment. So remember, whatever they've put in their cup, they're giving it to you to drink, and you're feeling that energy. It's a projected energy. They're not rejecting you. They're rejecting parts of themselves that they need to look at, that they've actually been running away from for quite some time. So twin flames, you know, sometimes they can have addictions, or they can try to numb their pain, or they run away from situations when things get too difficult. And you know, we're all human. None of us come here with a manual of how to do life, okay? So I'm not here to take sides in a twin flame connection. I want you to be aware of that. I'm here to try and understand the energy so I can give you the outcome. Now, we do have the Four of Cups, which tells me that you are done or fed up, or you're getting closed off to this because your expectations have not been met and you've been feeling really disenchanted with this. Some of you may also have been asking for a sign from the universe. Let me know, please. Is this person my true twin flame? Is this person coming back? Is this person going to give me the answers that I seek? And I feel it's really important to recognize that sometimes we have to be really comfortable with the fact that we may never get any answers. You can ask your twin, why are you running? You know that there is a union here that is a bond that is deeper, otherworldly. There's an intense passion. We keep being drawn back to each other. You can ask that person, why are they walking away? Why are they scared? And they can honestly answer, I don't know. There's just a barrier. And it's something that they haven't unlocked within themselves. Other twins can know the reason, and they can tell you what they think you want to hear because they're hiding, they're denying their feelings, or they're they cannot be honest with themselves, or they're not their true authentic selves in that moment. We can never get a true answer, and we have to be comfortable with the fact that sometimes we don't get answers. But really remember, what is meant for you will never pass you by. So breathe, focus on your own path, and that is when you are encouraging the universe to step in, to help your twin to step up, and I feel the dynamics change. But with the Four Cups here, some of you are trying to detach, but I feel this person is either popping up in your dreams or they're on your mind. They pop into your mind. Remember, that is when this person is also thinking about you. But I feel that you are trying to respond to your desires in a different way. I feel like you're really, like, there's a sadness here, a lament, and you're like, you know what, I can't keep being drawn back to this energy. So something needs to change. And if this person is not spiritually evolving and being the change, then I see you doing it. You are the change, okay? So I'm just going to pull a card and see why this twin flame connection is currently in separation. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is, it's really about a new strategy. It's really about the work needs to be done, but this person isn't really investing themselves in the connection as much as they should be. The Seven of Pentacles is that energy that I was picking up earlier. Like, is it worth it? Okay, so it's like this person is avoiding doing a lot of the spiritual work because they feel like nothing lasts forever, or it's like, is it worth it? Has this person been hurt before? What's going on with this person? Why is it that the effort is not being made in this connection? Four of Wands. This person, they may have had a high level commitment in the past, or they may have been engaged or even married to someone in the past. Doesn't have to be, but I get a sense that they were connected to someone in the past. Okay, and they thought that they would be with them long term, but the Death card, either this person, they were with someone and it ended really badly, really abruptly, a very fast, quick ending, or it can mean that someone that they were connected to and they loved and they put on a pedestal has transitioned and passed over, and they haven't got that energy out of their system. They don't want to go back to a past situation or a past person, but the experience that they've had in the past has made them very hesitant to connect to love moving forward, because this person, the way that the cards are coming out, it's like they've made the effort in love before. They, may have been really happy before, but it ended really quickly. So this person's like, love can be taken away from them. This person has loved and lost, and they worry that if they really truly open themselves up to you, that they will lose you also. So it's almost like if they skirt around the issue and they just are like a little bit half in, half out, but at the same time they're still working on themselves. This person's like, they're keeping themselves at arm's length so they don't really get destroyed by their emotions. And of course, you, my beautiful Gemini, you deserve better. So you cannot have someone who is half in, half out. So this person, they need to spiritually evolve, and they need to make some changes before things will change. Okay, we've got the Eight of Cups. As you can see, this person has walked away. And I feel with this card, I get a sense here that this person is, I feel like they want to restart, but I feel this person, they've rejected love. That's what I feel. I mean, all those cups are full. The Eight of Cups, all of those cups are full. And this person walked away, because this person with the Eight of Cups here and the Eight of Wands, this person, I feel they've had a very reactive, how can I put that? They've had a very reactive response to love, where they're like, you know what? I don't want to go deeper than the surface. This person wants to keep it like physical. They're very passionate. They may have even, tried to keep things physically connected, but this person doesn't want to go deeper because they've been deeper and they've been hurt. Now, again, that's not an excuse. This person needs to do a lot of soul searching. And with the Two of Pentacles here and the Ten of Cups and the Key, I feel this person is doing a lot of soul searching, but they're not quite in the energy to offer at this time. I mean, I feel this person deeply loves you, but is love enough? That's the energy that I'm getting right now, okay? Now, we've got another figure sort of bending over. This is the card of protection. This person has been basically closing themselves off. This person, I feel like they may have either lived with someone before, nested with someone before, thought they were going to be with someone before, okay? And they were not looking for love when they first met you. And they may have even told you about this situation, okay? This person, they are very cautious about opening up their heart. And I feel they're the wounded warrior, okay? And we tend to meet our twin when we've gone through a very turbulent experience. Many years ago, I actually was in a very bad breakup. Someone destroyed my heart, completely shattered my life. And basically, I was not looking for love. I was a very, hollow version of myself after that experience. And then I met my twin. And I was like, no, 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 no. No love, no deep connection, going to keep that person right over there. And I closed myself off because I was scared, because I had just experienced something that was soul destroying. And I thought, I'm not going to open myself up to that again. I would be crazy to let myself open up to that again. So I kept that person, the twin, at arm's length, even though deep down I knew there was something different about this connection, something that I felt was otherworldly. I couldn't stop thinking about that person. It was almost like a crazy obsession in my mind, but I'm also very stubborn. So I was very much sort of like, I'm not going to reach out and tell that person that I'm thinking about them. I'm going to let them keep reaching out to me. And it wasn't an egotistical thing. I wasn't being like, callous with this person's feelings. I genuinely was trapped in fear because I thought, oh my gosh, I really want to be with this person. But at the same time, I've just experienced this horrific event. I need to heal from this. I can't move into this because I'll have trust issues. I had trust issues at the time. So I actually avoided my twin because I felt I was not ready. And of course, it spun us both off into the separation period, etc., and it played out. And then eventually you come back into union when both parties are recalibrating their energies. But there is a process, and it's a difficult one to take. But I always say, do not wait for your twin, because when the moment is right, the universe will orchestrate a meeting between you and your person, and it will draw you back together. I know it's difficult, but this person, the person you're dealing with right now, they're seeking answers, and that's good because they're questioning. This key indicates this person is having a revelation. They know that you are their fate. They know that you are their destiny, okay? And this person is having a bit of a breakthrough. They're unlocking their heart. So I feel like they're starting to become a little bit more open, okay? They're giving me a song right now. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. I'm here without you, baby, but you're still on my mind. I think about you, baby, and I dream about you all the time. Okay, so this person, well, that song, I'm not really sure who that sings that song. It's really interesting. They're showing me 3 doors in the water as well. So 3 doors. What does that mean? I mean, I'm holding a key, 3 doors. I mean, it could mean that this person has options. I mean, I would listen out for that song. You may hear it in the next couple of weeks. I'm not sure if it sounds like a very modern song, so it may be of the now. I'm going to have to look it up with the lyrics to see who sings that song. You may know it, but it may play. But I feel it's more about that you are on this person's mind. And I feel this person, when they do reach out, I feel like they're going to tell you that they dreamt about you. They're going to be like, I had a dream about you last night, or I had a dream about you and me, and we went here. I get a sense that this person is actually going to tell you about a dream. Okay? Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide Knight of Swords and the King of Cups? This person with the King of Cups here, okay, this person loves you. And they've actually got the Queen of Cups here. So I feel this is the outcome energy. They see you as someone that they love and could be with long term. Okay, but they recognize with the Knight of Swords that they need to do some life changes before they can open up to this. This person, King of Cups, tends to protect their emotions, but is intuitively drawn or connected to you. This person is composing themselves. It's like they're pushing their emotions down. And they're learning to become comfortable with those emotions, learning to be emotionally secure. And these are the changes that they need to make before that they can come towards you, because the Knight of Swords literally means lifestyle changes or different approaches to situations. This person's broadening their perspective, and I feel like they're going to respond differently this time. They're trying to open up a little bit more in their life emotionally. Now, they also have the 10 of Cups. So this person is dreaming of a happy ever after. What is below them is the 2 of Pentacles. So ultimately, on the surface, they really want to connect to love. They really want to settle down. They really want to have that happy, peaceful, loving foundation with you. Because this pile is how they feel about you. They see that you are their destiny. But equally with the 2 of Pentacles present in the reading, where's the 2 of Pentacles? There. 2 of Pentacles, it tells me that this person is still very indecisive, that they are still really like out of sync in some way, and they need a little bit more balance in their life. So I'm just going to pull a card on it. This person knows that their inconsistent actions have prevented you and them from being together, and I feel this person needs to take accountability for their actions. Tell me why the 2 of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is all about marriage or high-level commitment. So I'm just going to pull a card and see if this person is with someone else, okay? I'm not getting that energy from this reading. Normally, I read energy, so I just want to see, is this person with someone else? Could be that they were with someone in the past before they met you. No, 3 of Swords, this person, it's the pain of the past. This person has difficulty with the idea of marriage, or with settling down, or connecting, not connecting to one person. They've got to, it's almost like they don't trust the word forever, because they've experienced things do not last forever. Okay, and again, that's not an excuse, that's the fear of this person. Okay, King of Swords. I mean, this person thinks about you a lot. King of Swords is the Gemini energy. I feel this person knows that they need to mature and step up in order to be with you. Now, there are two cards here, two people energies, so I just want to pull a card on it. But the energy that I'm feeling from this is that this person has witnessed a very strict upbringing, where they were not encouraged to show their emotions. But also I feel there's something about the father figure, masculine guardian type figure. Yeah, it's like they were not around. Okay, I feel this person always waited or observed them when they came in and out of their life. I get a sense with the Three of Wands, this person, it's almost like they promised themselves not to get into a high level commitment, because people walk away or people leave. Queen of Wands. They may have even witnessed some sort of betrayal when they were younger, because they're giving me the word childhood right now. So they may have witnessed in childhood some sort of cheating, and they realized it caused a lot of pain, and that to connect to a person forever opens you up to the potential that you could be betrayed. Okay, that's what I'm picking up strongly here. So they're very indecisive about long-term commitment. Now, that's not going to help you, of course, my beautiful Gemini. This person has to work through those fears before they can open themselves up to a long-term commitment. Now, your outcome energy for the next 6 weeks is fear and patience. Okay, as I said, I always recommend that people do not wait for their twin, but this person is still caught in that cycle of fear. They're still protecting themselves. I mean, look, the same or similar image is still present in their energy. Okay, the person bending over, protecting themselves. This person is in a bubble of fear. So that's why they're in a very stagnant energy. They may be healing. The balloon tells me that it's something from childhood, and I feel that if you wait, well, I say don't wait, but in the future, there is a potential that this person is going to set them free. They're going to liberate themselves. I just want to pull a quick card on that. Can you please clarify for my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know in this connection? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? 8 of Cups. They're on a journey of self-discovery. Knight of Swords. They may even tell you that they are going to a retreat, or they're going to counseling as well. The Knight of Swords, I mean, yeah, this person is going to tell you how they feel, how they've been feeling very lost, how they know that they pushed you away. But I feel this person wants to come and talk. And the Lover's card, I mean, this is a Gemini card as well. This person wants to tell you that they love you. And in the future, this person is going to reveal their feelings once and for all. And they mean it. Okay, I get a sense here that this person is going to be drawn back towards you, and they want to choose love this time. But right now, in the next 6 weeks, I feel it's towards the end of the 6 weeks, you'll hear from this person, and they're going to send you a message letting you know that they're changing their life in some way. But I feel they're going to tell you that they dreamt of you. That's how they're going to open it up. Okay, now we do have Owls. Owls is an energy of frustration. Okay, it is to feel anxious, but it is also a card of discussion, verbal communication. So I do feel there are going to be messages from you and your person. Your person's going to reach out. I feel you're not the person to reach out, because we've got the Hermit energy. You're withdrawing, and it encourages your person to come forward. So the Lenormand deck, the Owls card, literally means messages, or feeling restless, but negotiation or some sort of discussion is initiated, and it's like a lot of knowledge spurs off a conversation. So I feel both of you are learning about yourselves, what you do want, what you certainly do not want, and I feel there is a conversation in the future. Now we got the Sun card, which literally means this person is having an awakening. Okay, they are allowing themselves to open up to that awakening, to that change. And with the Sun card, it indicates that they are trying to leave confusion behind. They're trying to be positive. They're trying to open themselves up and recognize that if they do not, they're going to stay stuck in the same situation. We've got the Queen of Cups. So this indicates this person is, implementing self-care routines, self-love. Excuse me, I do apologize. I've been a little bit unwell. I'm not 100% back yet, but occasionally it hits me in my throat and chest area. But anyway, let's move on from that. I feel this person has been doing some healing, and I feel that they are inspired to reach out to you. And I feel they want to let you know that they've been doing some cleansing in their life, that they are less chaotic, that they're making healthier choices. And I get a sense here with the Queen of Cups that this person, they want to reach out. They're feeling really emotional and sensitive, and they want to understand how they affected you, is what I'm picking up on. And I feel like they've got something to say, but ultimately I feel this person wants to listen to you. Okay, so I feel this person's going to ask you how you've been, how you've been feeling. They want to hear from you what's been going on with you. Okay, now with your energy, we do have the King of Swords and we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a desire to really be independent, to perhaps seek a new adventure, because this seems like an old story that's going round and round in circles. And I feel you just want to break out. You want to have fun. You want excitement. And I get a sense that some of you may even be on vacation or traveling when this person reaches out to you. But you feel that there is too much of a distance between you both right now, and you can't see how this is going to be reconciled. King of Swords, there is a slight energy of detachment here, but I feel that you're being very analytical about your situation. I feel like you'll think before you act, so you may get this message from this person. It'll take you a while to really absorb it, analyze it, not judge it, but I feel like you're trying to work things out in your mind, and I feel you're trying to be a little bit more logical about this connection because you've been very emotional about it. You've opened your heart to this person, and now you recognize that it hurt. So I feel there is an energy of you stepping back, and when you are the runner now, this person is going to become the chaser. You're actually closer to union than you think, but we all have free will. You don't have to be with your twin. A lot of people disconnect from the twin flame connection because it is a difficult one to navigate. Okay, they want that one. 4 cups rather. 7 of Wands and 3 of Cups. I'm just going to go 2 more. Can you please clarify? Can you please clarify that 3? Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So, yeah, I still get an energy of should you stay, should you go, and only you can make that decision, my beautiful Gemini. The 4 Cups tells me that you are fed up and you're pretty closed off to this. When this person reaches out, I feel you're kind of like, you're done. This feels like it's not fulfilling anymore. There's an apathy, almost like you're detaching so much that you don't even know how you feel anymore about this connection. Even though this person's on your mind, I feel there's a heaviness in your heart, okay? The 7 of Wands, I feel like you will be a little bit defensive with this person. I feel like you're going to just not let them back in straight away. They have to either prove themselves with action rather than words, especially since we have the Ace of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups can be deep down, you're a little bit overjoyed that they have reached out. There's a relief that they're still at least thinking about you. And the 3 of Cups tends to mean an invitation to go out and have fun. Okay, it's also like to come together to share information or a story. 3 Cups doesn't always mean a third party situation, so I want people to be aware of that. It's like a circle of support. It can also be like friendships. It's like your friends also feel that you should like protect yourself against this person because they end up hurting you. But the Ace of Pentacles indicates that this person is going to try and offer a new start. They're going to try and offer something healthy right from the very beginning. They want to create a solid foundation, but they can't just turn you on and off like a light switch. They have to take accountability for their actions and really like work through the past. in order to come to you right. We do have the Page of Wands, which is to be bold, to seek new adventures, but it's also a very important card because the Page of Wands is really about recognizing that this experience connects you to your true life's purpose, to be bolder, to make decisions that intuitively you're drawn to. Pages also bring news, so I feel like there's going to be a very passionate, intense flurry of messages between both of you, okay? And I get a sense that this person wants to eventually give commitment. I feel like they want to prove their loyalty to you is what I'm seeing here. But ultimately, I feel they actually want to give you some answers. So I'm just going to pull a card for you from a different deck, Twin Flame Messages. It's a great deck there. Any conversations, anything that's been left unsaid. I have to be honest, in the next 6 weeks, this person will reach out to you. But I feel with the Two of Pentacles present that they still haven't got their life completely into balance, okay? So there is still some indecision there. So I just want you to be aware of that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding this connection? Oh no, that's enough, they said. Okay, so we have, I want to come back home to you. You're where I belong. Now, it's worth noting that a lot of twin flames, they tend to reach out during this period as well because we have Venus in retrograde, which means people take a step back to really analyze their heart, to really listen to it and recognize where they were happy. So it tends to mean when, you know, exes tend to reach out during this time as well as twin flames in general. It says, no one makes me feel like you do. I've never felt like this before. When you have such an intense, overwhelming feeling that you've never experienced before, sometimes people, they get really scared by it and they avoid it. They're like, I don't understand this. This is too deep for me. And it's very exposing. And this person, I get a sense here that this person feels exposed. It says, will you ever forgive me? So I'm just going to go with a different deck. Forgive you for what? Is it for denying their feelings, avoiding their feelings? Is it for walking away? What is it for? Knight of Wands. You may have felt that this person was a player or that they were here today, gone tomorrow. They were in and out of the connection. From their energy, I'm not picking up on anybody else. But it may be that they seem to present a temporary presence in your life. And it's like, why did you run away? Because the Knight of Wands is the runner card, along with the Seven of Swords, the Judgment, and the Nine of Pentacles. It's like, why do you come in and out of my life? The Judgment card is, they know that you are their life's purpose. But the Judgment card is also the card of second chances. So we got the Knight of Wands. We got the Judgment card, which is like, so they're on the run. They want a second chance. And then the Nine of Pentacles is like, then they want to be independent again. They want to focus on finances or building their wealth or their projects. So it's like, will you ever forgive me for coming in and out of your life? That's the energy that I've got here, okay? Only you can decide that, my beautiful Gemini. I'm just going to get a trinket before we close. Okay, so we got the key, and it's the World card key, which means this person is unlocking a lot of truths. They're unlocking a lot of lessons, and I feel they want to enter into a new cycle with you. There's something about that song as well. I mean, technically, they should have given me 3 keys because they were showing me 3 doors. So I'm not really sure what that means, but maybe it's relevant in some way because they've shown me 2 keys. 3 doors. Maybe it's like third time lucky. Or maybe it's like this time they're throwing away the key. They're not wanting to leave. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini. Love and light.